Hey y'all, welcome back for another episode of Candy Coated Shenanigans, Sour Patch Kid Edition, the only way I know how to be. I am a little late with this video and I have to do it quickly because I have a board meeting to go to. So welcome back. So today's review is going to be a little bit of a transparent moment. I feel like God be in my business. Like, you in my business? Don't do that. Right? But, it works out in my favor most of the time. I mean, I guess all the time. I'm just, spicy. So most of the time I be saying. So anyways, something that occurred with me last week, maybe, has it been a week? Maybe like a week and a half ago. If you follow me on, I think it was Facebook or possibly Instagram as well, I made this post about me knowing that I was going to write this book, right? One of many things that I will be writing, I'm sure. Like, I have so much stuff to get out, but the book is in the topic area of forgiveness. And you may say like, oh, you must be great at forgiving people and that's why you're going to write this book. It's opposite. Forgiveness is 100%, sorry, my hair is really with the puffiness today. I have to do it. Forgiveness is 100% difficult for me. That's the easiest way to put it. I don't like the process of it, which is usually because I do not like to relive the feeling that I already lived. I'm more of a put it in the back seat, lock it in the trunk, lock it in the chest, throw away the key, it never existed, break the lock, it's over with type person. So forgiveness is actually an art that requires you to drum through past hurts, get to a place, work things out, stuff like I'm not into that really. I'm also a person that likes action steps. Like if you give me a task, I'm going to go complete the task. I'll put A, B, C, D, whatever together and complete the task. When I've asked people time and time again how they forgive people, like how do you forgive people? What is your process? Two of the biggest things I hear is like, it takes time. And I know that, but that's not telling me how I forgive. Like you telling me to wait, just give it time. Because if I give things time, I forget, not forgive, forget. Like it's non-existent until I see you and I'm ready to rip your face off. Yes, that was a little extra because that's how I be feeling, right? I think things are dead and over and I'm fine with things. And then I see somebody and it all comes back up. And then I got an issue. So I got to get away from you. So time allows for forgetting until I see you again and then I have to experience it. So, there's more than that, giving it time. And then, people will be like, well, you should pray on it. And I do believe prayer is important. I work more and more to pray a bit more instead of doing it my way, seeking God's guidance. But it's more than that, right? If everything just took prayer, bro, you know where I'd be right now? No, God is here for the people, but you're going to have to put in some work. So I need to know what the work is that I need to put in. So, me and an ex of mine are in a solid place. I would call it solid. I guess friends. And we were talking about this and they were like, what did you do to forgive me or haven't you forgiven me? And I'm a smart ass. So, my response was I threw a picture up on the wall and I threw darts at it. Guess that made me feel better and I have to do it to your face. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. I should have done it. It probably made me feel a little bit better, but I didn't do that. But just the conversation with them helped me realize like I have forgiven in some areas that have been some of the biggest pain points, right? Like there was a lot I learned from that relationship and that breakup. And if I can get back into a good place with them and not even a like, I want to be with you place. Just like I'm happy to be around you. Your presence brings me joy. There's friendship that is solid, like that feeling. If I can do that with someone who literally broke my heart, I know I can do it with other people, right? But there was action after action that happened there. And it wasn't even about me and that person and actions together. It was about me as an individual and actions. So through that conversation, I came home and I was talking to my friend, Jameer, and I was like, getting all choked up because sometimes I be emotional and stuff. God, you know, I don't like that. But anyways, I was talking to my friend Jameer, and I was like, I had this interesting conversation. Like, I got the blueprint and I get it now. And he asked me, like, what do you get now? And what I get is God had already given me the tools, the analytics, the steps in the process of forgiving. I just didn't know how to properly apply it. And I didn't know that it could be applied universally, right? I just thought, like, I worked through that with that one person, blah, 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 we're gonna keep it moving. But really, the steps that were laid out, because they were laid out because I physically had to do each one of these steps. And let me rewind and say, I'm so excited to drop this book. I don't know when it's coming yet, but y'all just stay tuned because I really am working on it. Do not fret or fear. This is something that I foresee being done in 2022. So fingers crossed, God willing, it's coming. But it was something that I realized, like, it took time to get through the steps, but I knew the steps to take. And once I know the game plan, like, I can play the game. The game can take 5 years, but if I know the game plan, I'm like, okay, I did this. Now I need to work on this. Now I need to do this. Now I need to do that. And all of that happened from a conversation with a person that I had to learn to forgive at some point. And the crazy thing is, now when I look back at it, I was not taking those steps for that person. Like, it wasn't for them. It had nothing to do with them. Well, I guess it did have something to do with them, but it wasn't in reference to, like, me being back in, like, good graces, us being back together, anything like that. It was in reference to me being happy, whole, healed, functioning, like, not feeling like I want to kill people or that or them, and not being so hurt and remembering the good in them. So, like, all of this stuff I will discuss in the book, and it's going to be work, but I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all, and I'm excited for me, because I think the best way to really test out if something works is to do it yourself. So, though I have already done this process once, I want to see if I can replicate that process and work through that with other people. And one of the biggest tests of time will be if I'm able to get into a better space regarding my relationship with my birth mother using these tools. And I promise you, let me tell you this, baby, I promise you, if this works with her, I promise y'all this will work with anybody, okay? And it's not like I'm saying she's like the most difficult person to work with, nothing like that. Like, I love my mother. I love her to life. And I am grateful for the life that she has given me, but there is a lot of pain there, a lot of hurt there, a lot of misunderstanding, and lack of energy and effort. And so I just feel like if I can get there with her, I know y'all can get wherever it is y'all need to get in your journey of forgiveness. And it is a journey. It is something that, you know, Jesus said when he was asked, like, Lord, how many times I forgive this person? Like 7? And he was like 70 times 7, which is 490. If y'all didn't know that. I don't know if I got 490 in me, but I got some stuff in me. And I have some forgiveness to be passing out to others. And I guess the last reminder would be like, when you forgive somebody, it's not for them, it's for you. So remember that. And forgiveness takes action and energy from you as well. You will get so much more. For me, when my book drops, I will keep y'all posted as I'm going through that. And thank you to everyone who has ever did anything to me that has put me in a place of being a little bit hurt or a little bit sad or grieved or whatever it is. Because even though it has felt like the end of the world in those moments, it's made me the person I am today. And it's helping me birth out the things that I'm birthing out to help other people. And when I can remember that, that's a key thing for me, at least. Everybody's not wired like that, but I am. If I can take a situation and know that something in that situation is going to help someone else, that helps me get through it, get over it, figure out the blueprint for it, and then share it out with other people, because I never want my struggle to be your same struggle. If I struggled through it, I should be able to help you navigate this a little bit better than how I navigated it. And that's the goal. I'm struggling through it. I've continuously struggled through it, but now I'm just at a place where like I'm navigating out of this, and I'm gonna throw you out of direction so you can just follow behind me, because ain't nobody got time for this. Okay? I want to be glowing and growing, happy, whole, and healed. Okay? All right. Have a great day. I will see you next week. Possibly I will be doing what I do best, which is doing me. But maybe I will have some guests on my, I don't know what I'm doing in that. We're going to see. But enjoy your day. All right.